Oh yeah, Danny Lanier on the live.
On the live with Ray and Bo.
With Ray and Bo.
All right, Danny. Good morning, guys. Okay, it's Friday morning. We had another guy coming out here today, but Drew went to get him, and the dude wouldn't come to his door, man. So, yeah, kind of messes us up though, because I got a bunch of work on the schedule, and it makes it where, you know, we got to do all this work. Because I don't, you know, call these customers and tell them I can't come because the help don't show up. You know, unless, I mean, I was thinking we was going to have kind of an easy day, but it's going to be a long one. So, yeah. Anyway, and you know, I don't know for 100% for sure if Bo's even coming to work right now at this moment at 7:57. So, the only thing I know for sure is that me and Drew are on it. So, and you know, the guy that was going to work, he worked with us one day or 2 days last week, and he did good. I don't know what, you know, if you don't want to work, what he ought to say is, I don't want to work. He ought not tell people at night that you're going to come to work and it not work. You know, whatever you got to do. You know, if you're going to tell somebody you coming to work, especially somebody in this kind of work where I'm setting up work enough to pay, you know, 4 people, and then you don't show up, well, now 3 people got to do the work of 4 people. And the timing just goes out the window, y'all, after that. So, yeah. Got a lot on the list. Got a big list today. It's more than what it was yesterday. And it's also more spread out. Now we don't even know if Bo's gonna show up, so that ain't even 100% for sure. I'm gonna pull down here and see. But Drew's getting started on one down the road there, and me and Bo gonna go over here and do this other one real quick. One that was it was on the list for yesterday, but we didn't get to it because we had so many issues yesterday. So we need to get that one done. The bad thing about that one is usually a really simple yard, but today it's not gonna be that simple. Usually it takes us about 20 minutes. We're probably gonna be over there about 45 minutes today because we gotta do the bushes. So now if Bo don't come to work, then well, if Bo ain't out here, then I'm not even gonna do the bushes today. The only way I'm gonna do the bushes is if Bo is here. Because if I have to stop and do the bushes and everything, then that's gonna be not good. It's gonna take way too long, man, based on, you know, the schedule and what we got going on and all that. So yeah. I don't know, man. You just never know what you're gonna get when you're dealing with these guys. You know, Drew's pretty upset this morning with his friend that didn't show up. You know, but you know, Drew's seeing just a peek into my daily life. You know, and I don't know why the boy wouldn't show. I don't know why the boy would say, "Hey, yeah, I want to work," and then not show up, dude. I mean, that's just, I mean, you know, that's. It's not very smart of him, dude, you know. And today I had made it where him and Drew were going to be going over to those 5 acres, the 2 5-acre cuts, and they would be cutting them. And so he was going to be sitting on a mower most of the day, you know. So, you know, and I was going to pay him good money, you know. I told him I would give him. I told him how much money I would give him, and based on, you know, me knowing about how long it would take, it was going to probably average out to about $18 an hour. So, yeah. That's right, man. We in a hurry, dude. How's it going, man? Because you can damn, when you're doing bushes, man, I mean, and you're not doing the mulch, I mean, you could be, there's always going to be some old stuff to get out of the beds, you know? Always, y'all. So, you know, you ain't gonna never get the beds totally clean, and she ain't paying me enough for that, dude. I mean, it's just like an add-on to the yard, man. I'm making like an extra $50, man. we can't spend no 2 hours there making $50. You know, and Bo don't work smart at all, man. You know, he just don't, man. He does shit 3 and 4 times, man. You know. So, trying to get done, man. Boy, he just don't think nothing about time and efficiency and all, man. I mean, we should be long gone, man. 2 men over here, 1 hour, $100, man. No, man, $110. We can do better. If he would just freaking listen to what I'm telling him to do, we could do 10 times better, man. Boy's hard-headed, man. All right, guys. So we headed down here to the 3rd and 4th Wood. So I kind of wanted to touch on some stuff that I was watching on YouTube yesterday. We were talking about invoicing, and I think Daniel Lanier did one on invoicing and stuff. You know, my customers, you know, my lawn maintenance customers, they don't really want an invoice. I don't email them an invoice, and I don't, now I do, the only time I email invoices is on the monthlies. But there's only, you know, out of 95 or so customers, man, I only got about 8 or 9 that's monthly. And I sent them an invoice because and putting the dates that I was there, you know. But on the day-to-day routine stuff, I mean, like I said, I might send 4 invoices or 5 invoices out a month in email or whatever. I don't print nothing. But my software, I invoice it in my software. So my customer from last year wants to know how much he spent on lawn care. I can tell them, you know, and I can send them an invoice if they want one. But I try not to do that because that costs me time, you know. And, you know, they want, you know, the customers want to keep the number friendly, but my software keeps up with it. I'm not in here writing things down. I got software that keeps up with everything. How much money I make, how much money it costs me to run. It'll even do the routing if I wanted to. At the end of the year when I do my taxes, if I don't do them quarterly, what I do is I just print off my expenses. That's how I do that. So, you know, I don't print no invoices. You know, they have to specifically ask for a printed invoice, and if they're going to be that funny about, you know, $50 or $60, then I'm probably not gonna want to work for them anyway. So, you know, got everything? All right. So yeah, that's how I do that. I don't send nobody no paper invoice or nothing. But again, you know, if they want one or they need to know whatever, and then when they pay me, I tell you the way I think things are going is the apps. You know, I don't have any customer that got a credit card on file, none. And I don't have no problem getting paid. I don't have any. I got probably there might be 6 or 7 customers that pay in advance. You know, that's a month ahead instead of a month behind. You know, on the monthly stuff. So most of my work is done time of service. You know, that's when I want my money. I don't like waiting till the end of the month, and there's a couple reasons why I don't like waiting till the end of the month. Now I do that. Dude, the trash can's right here. Why are you throwing it over there?
I threw it in the trash can.
Why are you? Okay.
It was just a little bit.
Yeah. Times 100. But yeah, man, I try to I don't like to wait 30 days on my money, because that can create all kind of problems, y'all. You know, if you ask me. I don't do that, you know. Time of service or well, either I want my service, or shortly thereafter, you know. Like I got a lot of customers that do the Venmo and the Cash App and Zelle, PayPal. So I probably get 60 or 70% of my money comes that way, and then I got another, you know, 30 or so percent that pays with a check, leaves a check, mails a check. I got a few to pay in cash too. So there's that too. So, but my thinking is, if I have to wait, say I do a yard on August the 1st, and I have to wait until September the 1st to get my money, that's quite a stretch there. And meanwhile, I'm damn having to pay labor, gas, fuel, anything that breaks. You know, what if something happens? What if I get hurt? What if a customer moves? You know, what if they get a divorce? I done had all these things happen. That's why I don't do it. So I don't, because at the end of the day, that holds my money up. That makes it where they're holding my money, and I'm not getting any interest on that money for the whole month. You know, and I can do that with a few customers, you know, but for the most part, I can't do that, man, because I need cash flow to run. And I don't like working out here all day, every day, and then having to wait for my money. And meanwhile, I'm having to go to my bank account and pull money out of my bank to pay health, labor, and everything else when I'm doing $800 a day or $600 a day or whatever. You know, it's ridiculous. You can't never save no money like that, to me. Plus, I need to use that money that I'm getting from today's yards to fund tomorrow's yards and tomorrow's labor and everything. If I have to wait till the end of the month, and then at the end of the month, I have to damn scurry around, you know, making sure I get all my money, and you know, it can be, you know, a few $100s, you know. I don't like to let customers run a couple $100s in my pocket, you know, deep in my pocket. I got a select few that I'll do that with, but for the most part, I don't want a customer to be in a spot at the end of the month where he can't pay me. Then if he can't pay me, then what? Well, it's a lot easier for him to come up with $50, $60 a pop than it is for him to come up with 250 or whatever it is for the month. You know. So I just don't do that, man. I just don't think that's good business, man, to me personally. Because I'm at a clear disadvantage, you know, clear disadvantage on that. You know, what if they get mad and fire you? What if, I mean, there's so many things that can happen, man, you know. I mean, it's just, yeah. So the ones that I do monthly, and I'm willing to do that, they are established, been my customers since, you know, the beginning. And all of those customers that I do monthly with, they are year-round. I do not do monthly service, get paid monthly if it's not a year-round contract. You know, and there are some issues with the year-round deal too, because, you know, you might get fired in October, but you done the yard for the cheap all summer, because you know it's a year-round account, and they might fire you. So I pick and choose which ones I do that with as well. You know, I mean, it's just some of the thoughts on how I do the money and the invoicing and all that. If I gotta print an invoice and give it to the customer for $60, I'm not gonna want to do that very often. I'm gonna tell them I don't want to do that. You know, I'll do it. We'll bump the price up to $70, and then I'll do it that way. You know, but see, to me, it costs me. It costs me time and money. You know, time is money. All that's the same. So it costs me a bunch of time and stuff, time that I could be doing something else. You know. So what I do is I invoice it in my software, and then I go into the payments, and I click on who's paid me, you know, most of the time, and I haven't been. Yeah, I don't get beat out of my money ever, you know. But I've been doing it a long time, so you know, it's been I got the same customers I had all in the very beginning. But that's just kind of how I do the invoicing and all. Like I said, I don't really even look at all that, because that just, you know, again, just costs me too much energy and effort. You know, for a $60 yard, I got to print off a damn invoice. I got to take you the invoice. Really? Hell no, man. I'd rather charge them less money if I ain't got to do it. You know, most all of my customers pay a time of service. So yeah. All right, y'all. So we just got done with what, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Drew sent Drew over to the big cuts so he can get the cutting over there. There's so much cutting over there, man. It's just a lot. Me and Bo gonna take care of these other 3 that we got right here, and then we'll go over to over there to Drew's, to where Drew's at too. All right, y'all. So we headed to the 7th one. It's 11:38, man. And Drew is on 8 and number 8 and number 9. He's cutting them. Those are about 5.5 acres each. So Drew getting started over there while me and Bo wrap up a few the smaller ones, you know. Drew gets a head start over there on us, so then when we get over there with the other mowers, he done got one just about cut. So today we ought to be making a little bit better time than 2 weeks ago, because we did one of them that me and Bo did one the other day that we would normally do today. And we would do this one we're fixing to go do, and then we'd normally do another one and then go over to where Drew is. But we're not gonna have to do that other one because me and Bo did it on Wednesday. So that makes it's gonna make things a little bit faster at the end of the day. Then Drew shouldn't be, well, Drew will probably be about as far along as he was last time, because he didn't really even need to come to you know, to the 2 that we did earlier. He could have just went on and went to the big cut, but we didn't know that going in. So the hardest thing today is going to be weed eating over there on those big properties. That's the hardest thing to do, ain't it, Bo? By far the hardest. It's just so much, man, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to have 3 guys weed eating and then have 3 mowers sitting there. You know, I like to have, when I'm on these big properties, I like to have a mower or 2 running the whole time we're there. Because if we stop the mowers and weed eat, then that ain't the most productive way to do it. What's up, guys? So y'all know that we are headed to the night one, man, and it is 12:30. How you feeling, buddy?
I feel okay. A little tired.
A little tired, but you know, it's hot out here, y'all. Real hot. All right, y'all. So I just pulled up on the, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 11 and number 12, y'all. Well, no, number 10 and 11, and then 12 is the one in Hampton. Yeah. Of course, Bo waits till we get here, and now he's ready to eat. He said he's gonna eat some ravioli and stuff out of his bag. We've been sitting in the truck for 25 minutes. Waits till we pull up, and then he wants to eat. He just doesn't think about, you know, time. And what he don't realize is he's dragging himself, you know? It doesn't make any sense to me. He's just dragging himself for no reason at all. Yeah. Because we're going to do these 2 properties, and we're going to do the one in Hampton. So, you know. I don't know. If it ate it on the way, then we could get done quicker. See, he just doesn't think in terms of getting done quicker, you know. Which, you know, makes it where, you know, he it's almost like he's just used to being on the clock, you know. And it's just built in him to drag the clock, just to milk the day, you know. And see, my business is not run like that.
It's kind of hard. I was hard at work taking care of a baby that's being healthy and not doing no drugs to make you tired and lazy and just fucking lonely, people dead and he's depressed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Including anybody else contributing. I don't know what this shit is. I don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? I must be hearing voices.
You ain't hearing voices?
I ain't hearing them right now. Hope I don't hear any.
So what do they tell you when you hear them?
I don't know.
Is it a man's voice or a woman's voice?
Like sometimes I hear my mom go, oh, son, like listen to me, like she may not have looked that smart and all that, but I ain't never seen no marriage go through not one's problem, and that's like anything. My whole 35 years of marriage supported the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Her and her husband. You know what I'm saying? No matter what else. How smart, how stupid.
But when you hear the voices, is it a man talking to you or a woman talking to you? Like yesterday when you heard voices, somebody telling you something. Who is it? A man telling you or is it a woman telling you? I'm curious, man.
I don't know. Like I said, like I heard that people like from your past can talk to you. I don't understand how, but
right.
I don't know.
But when you hear voices, is it a woman's voice or a man's voice?
Sometimes it may be Brandy. Like I'll hear my daughter go, "Love you, Dad."
Okay, so it's somebody you know. Voice.
Right. Somebody.
Okay, I get
somebody
it.
I know.
Okay. I was just curious, man, because it's I believe it's real.
I like try to get her to, for real come with me to try to get away from freaking living any kind of fucked up shit like that, like real bad, man. And she acted like she was every time, and then in the end she just left. So.
I mean, I believe the voices are real.
My mom died,
in your head.
and then Jamie stepped in with some dope, and then that shit got me because I used to do the old school treatment. That shit was way better than that damn ice shit. That was real.
Some of your money for you?
All right.
Danny Lanier. Let me talk to Danny. Danny, my buddy, what's up?
Hey, man, you tell Bo get his ass to work.
Bo's right here. We doing a video right now in the truck.
I know. That's why I called. I was like, you know what? I know he's got Bo in there. Let me call him.
I told you, Bo, you got... Tell Bo he's got fans, man.
Bo?
Hey, Dad.
Bo, man, everybody watching you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
everybody watching you, Bo.
Okay.
Don't let Ray be dogging you out now. You do your job and you do it good like you continue to do.
Right.
He did good today. He did really good today, man.
You get all that damn drama shit out, man, and get your damn life straight, Bo. You seem like a great guy, man.
Right. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'd like you.
The lawnmower man said he wants to send Bo a phone.
Hell yeah. You got to tell Bo to stay away from them motherfuckers that take the shit.
Yeah, he knows. But you know, I've been telling him. I said, dude, you got people on YouTube that are asking about you, man, when you don't come to work and shit.
Yeah.
He didn't believe me.
Like everybody getting all happy about Bo, because Ray saying Bo doing good. They work, Ray, you know, Bo working hard.
He does work
Bo
hard.
doing a great job, and then all of a sudden,
Y'all saw that old Daniel Lanier calling us, you know. Y'all get that boy to damn 10K, man. Come on, man. Man, y'all dangling a carrot in front of him, man. Come on, man. Get my buddy to 10K, man. Y'all like and share his channel. Anyway, I'm going home. We're gonna pull up. I'm finna pull up, get me a Sammy, and yeah, put my feet up for a minute, man. I work late today. It's 4 o'clock, and that's late for Ray. Peace out, guys.